better love yourself. Welcome to another episode of Flow with Tone, fam. We are back at it again. I am loving this podcast thing. I just been talking to this mic. I probably got like 3 episodes dropping a day on some slight work. I don't know how long they'll be, but straight to the point on the flow stage. Bro, I like this podcast thing, bro. I rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the point, though. We're going to the first episode, you feel me? And I'm looking through the comments for the topics, you feel me? If you drop topics in the comments, you know, if I resonate with them at that time, I'll go back and look at them and like be like, yeah, I need to do that one for sure. So Eric was like, Detachment. Detachment. And shout out to Eric. I love you, fam. Detachment. Law of detachment. That's the main big one I feel. Because let's get deep in it. From my shoes, I come into this world. You know, I love my mama. I love the guy that she's with. I love my sister. You know what I mean? And then I have to grow older and I go through these fears of being afraid to move out the house. So that was like my first time practicing detachment. You know, not in depth like that. Not in depth like somebody dying, but having to make an uncomfortable decision to not experience the same thing I was experiencing subconsciously. Leaving the house, being on my own, coming with my own responsibilities, my own venture. It was like a law of detachment right there. It was like it wasn't in depth, like I said, but it was like, it shook my whole world up. It shook my paradigm up. I feel like the law of detachment is not only necessary, but it's a way of life. It's inevitable. And one can either embrace it and find gratitude in it, or they'll go through hell, my nigga. Yeah. Oh, you my girlfriend. Then she leave you, and now you heartbroken. But if you was to be practicing the law of detachment, you would understand that she has her own free will, so you are in gratitude of the experience right now in the present moment with her. You know what I'm saying? But if you are attached to her, then you already seeing yourself 5 years ahead of time with her, 10 years ahead of time with her. And then when she want to use her free will and go against your vision, now you sitting here heartbroken because you never practiced or never understood the, you know what I'm saying, law of detachment. The law of detachment, you feel me? I look back into that like 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago. Before I got with my lady, because I was like, yo, I'm about to love this girl. How do I not get attached to this girl like that? And she can break my heart and shit like that. As I started to practice the law of detachment more and more, you know, I understand that I had to let more go of my ego. I had to let go of the way I thought life should be. You feel me? I had to let go of the way, like, you know what I'm saying, Tony's way. And just experience the fresh present moment. I had to let go, dog, of my identity. The way I seen things, the way I viewed things. Oh, you my girl. You my person. This is my job. This is my YouTube channel. This is the way it's supposed to be. I had to let go of that and just freshly experience things organically. That's the easiest way to practice the law of detachment, is to take the logical mind out of it and just experience it organically. If it comes, it comes. If it leaves, it leaves. But the organic present moment forever remains. You understand me? So it goes in depth when you practice law of detachment. You can have somebody leave your life that you loved for a very long time and they end up unfortunately passing on. You know what I'm saying? And you deal with that pain for a long time because you don't know how to practice the law of detachment. You was very attached to that person, subconsciously, love it, like connected spiritually or however it shall be. And now that person, you know, physically isn't there to present themselves in front of you anymore. So now you got pain because you're still attached to their identity of being there and they're not there. So it brings pain and a chemical reaction. You know, it goes deep. You feel me? But if you practice the law of detachment every day and just be organically loving people and loving the present moment, decisively choosing to love the present moment and embrace what's here today, for it shall be gone one day. If you already know this and already let yourself know this, it's like your heart starts to accept this message of the inevitable. Things come and things go. Your subconscious mind wants to think like things come and things stay, my nigga. You gonna come, you gonna be my girl, and you gonna stay type shit. But that's not how life works, you know what I'm saying? Practicing the law of detachment is vital. Like, bro, I don't even know what vital mean, but it's like serious in a way, because you can be out here in your own hellhole of illusion. You can be like thinking like, why nobody want to stay in my life? Why can't I keep a job? Why ain't this going right with me? When you don't know the law of detachment. You don't know how to be organically present within the present moment and just experience things as they come to you and as they leave, for you just counting blessings. You feel me? I got this new job. Oh, they fired me today, but I got the new job. That was a blessing. Hey, don't take it for granted. I'm grateful for it. But now there's another journey that awaits me. You know, law of detachment to teach you how to be very optimistic when things leave your life, because you are already knowing that things are temporary to begin with. I love this topic. You know what I'm saying? Law of detachment. Law of detachment could be when you detaching from, like me today. I'm detaching from weed. I smoke weed and stuff like that. But I'm detaching from weed because it's coming where it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time for a new version of me to come to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you detach from something, you are actually embracing your evolution of your human experience. Because when you detach from something, not only are you breaking that paradigm, you are changing your whole experience of life little by little by little as you manifesting your new identity from whatever you detach from, whether that be a person, a job, or anything that doesn't serve you. The law of detachment allows life to be expanded. If you hang on to things, you are like this, my nigga. You tight. You are tight. But if you let go of things, you are flowing. You feel me? Like, you just flowing, bro. You're not trying to hold people in your life. You're not trying to push people out your life. You are being your authentic expression of the universe right there in the present moment. And that is good enough. You're not making people stay, making people go. You just being yourself right there. You're not asking nothing from nobody. The law of detachment, that's what it looks like. So, how does one practice the law of detachment? I think I said this earlier, but I want to go deeper in detail. Find gratitude. It all comes back down to self-love of your own journey and gratitude of the things that you have. And understanding, I think I did say this earlier, understanding that everything is literally temporary for your experience within awareness, within consciousness. So if your mama's here, love her. You know what I'm saying? Your sister, your friend, your buddy, whoever. Love them in the present moment. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is promised, dog. And if you don't let that sink into your subconscious mind that everything is temporary, when it do leave your life, it's going to feel like a nightmare. It's going to feel like, yo, what the fuck? You woke up not wanting to be my wife today? You woke up not wanting to be my husband today. You feel me? Your wife, your husband, whichever one, you know what I'm saying? You wake up and they don't want to be your person no more. They don't want to be your lover no more. How do you deal with that? It could have already been dealt with if you would have been practicing the law of detachment. You would have understood that they got their own free will. You can't control that person. You might not agree with their logical mind or their perception or whatever they talking about to leave, the reason being for leaving you. But you got to accept it and embrace your new journey that awaits you. At least you will have the awareness of your new journey that awaits you instead of be sitting here. Why are you leaving? What? Why are you really leaving me? It must be a new guy. It must be another guy. You don't even play with that, dog. The law of detachment is straight, period. Oh, you leaving? Oh, well, gratitude. I don't understand it, but I'm sure it's for a good reason. Peace and love to you. Enjoy your journey. And it's multiple ways to learn how to detach. See, me right now, I'm learning how to detach healthily. I don't even, what the fuck? That ain't even a word, bro. How to detach from somebody in a nice way. You know what I'm saying? If you know that word, healthily, whatever the fuck, like, bro, you put that in the comments. You help your boy out and you enlighten me. Reflection. But how to detach in a nice way. Hey, you ain't that good for me no more. We're going into not even that. That's not a nice way, because people get offended by any word nowadays. Tell somebody like, yo, we evolving in different paths. And I think that we served each other well. And I think it's time for us to go a different direction. That's the best way to really tell somebody like, yo, you trying to detach from them. You know what I'm saying? The law of detachment works in every angle of life. I don't care if you like potato chips and you know that they're going to put you in a hospital bed, you know what I'm saying? And you got to practice the law of detachment right there with the potato chips, bro. Everything is you. Everything is consciousness experiencing itself in the quantum field of energy, you feel me? But you have to detach from a certain energy to experience a new energy. Experiencing a new life. Every time you put down something, you pick up something. You put down the potato chips, you had a life of just sitting there eating potato chips. You picked up the grapes. Now you got a life of sitting there eating the grapes. It's just a new experience, but it's the law of detachment that creates the new experience of your evolution of being a human being. The law of detachment is necessary. It's inevitable. It's going to happen regardless if you like it or not. Flowers are going to bloom and then they're going to attach. You ain't going to see them no more. Nobody attached to all these things because they already understand that death is to come to all these things that's around them. But when it happens in our household, when it happens to the people that we love, we don't practice law of detachment enough. You know what I'm saying? We don't find gratitude in the present moment enough, knowing that everybody has their free will. Everybody is like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is free to decide how they want, like, live their life. We're too busy trying to control people subconsciously. I like this version of you. I want to keep this version of you. And if you change or something like that, I'm going to try to get you right back to being that version of you. So I don't have to detach from you. So I don't have to let you go. That's unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? That's unhealthy, like, you know what I'm saying? Because once you have to detach from somebody, then you end up saying, oh, you betraying ass motherfucker. You betrayed me. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. They never did nothing to you. It was you that did that to you, and you don't want to swallow that pill. You never learned law of detachment. You thought that person was literally yours. Their body vessel and everything, that job or everything literally belonged to you, and you wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? You was really just trying to possess that shit. You was trying to, like, hold that shit for dear life. And now that shit showed you that nothing out here works like that and you losing your marbles. I'm trying to prevent you from doing that, fam. Whoever watching this. Practice law of detachment. First, detach from your thoughts. Realize that you are not your thoughts in meditational practice. You can also implement that. Perfect way to practice law of detachment is probably meditation. Looking at your thoughts and realizing that you are not your thoughts. So if a thought does pop up, oh, I need this person to be with me, you would just be observing that thought, but you won't be identifying with it. You understand me? So therefore, you will be able to give clarifications or positive reassurance and be like, I don't need this person, but I do love this person. You know what I'm saying? And I am appreciative and in gratitude of this person being here with me in this present moment. And then just go about your day doing whatever you're doing. But the positive reassurance is going to help you, you know what I'm saying? Not only be more present, you know what I'm saying, and be more in gratitude, but if that person ever was to leave, it's going to save you from a deep heartbreak of attachment. You know what I'm saying? Attachment. The only thing that's happening is your subconscious mind was used to seeing them in repetitive fashion in your life. Your subconscious mind seen them in your life for years. You had conversations talking about them like, I'm going to be your boo. I'm going to be your boo-boo for like ever. And then that person say, nah, today you not my boo-boo no more. Today I'm about to go find me somebody else. Bro, if you are literally attached to that person and attached to your vision of being with them forever, the moment they decide to use their free will in the opposite direction, your heart gets on the floor. And you ain't supposed to feel like that. Because you can live in that illusion forever, thinking like you was supposed to be mine and I'm heartbroken, I can't trust nobody. That's an illusion. All that is an illusion coming from your hurt, coming from your insecurity of not knowing how to practice the law of detachment. And that's not you. You are free. You are free. You are free to love. You are free to be yourself, and so is everybody else. Once we truly understand this, we live in a happy-go-lucky ass life. But a lot of people take things seriously. A lot of people get attached to things. A lot of people don't like to let things go. That's how it's supposed to be, and if not, then I'm going to stand on it, and I will even get, like, you know what I'm saying, a little vulgar, a little violent. All because somebody is overly attached to something. The law of detachment is vital. You can be overly attached in a conversation. If I say Kobe Bryant is better than Michael Jordan, or you say the opposite, and we mess around and get in a heated conversation, and we about damn near about to brawl out here because you just said something that's beyond basketball. You actually started talking about my mustache, and now I'm talking about your shoes. We was overly attached to the players in the conversation that we felt like we had to prove a point because we're overly attached. When you practice the law of detachment, you understand in the midst of conversations from your awareness that there is no common ground here. So therefore, I need to detach from the conversation and let this person just have it. Oh, you got it, bruh. You got it, bruh. You got it, bro. Yeah, you got it. I'm still going to say what, but you got it, though. We got to agree to disagree. A lot of people can't agree to disagree because they're too attached to proving their point. The law of detachment, sheesh, you should do it. I love you so much. Thanks for flowing with tone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being like, you know what I'm saying? Being you. I love you, dog. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace.